Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I have been on this journey of living with less. I have been on the journey of decluttering, of just tossing and get rid of things that no longer serve me, no longer brings me joy, or even the things I can live without. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of this stuff here that is still here, I can live without. But that is one of the questions I've recently been asking myself. Can I live without it when I get stomped on? Should I get rid of it? Should I not? Now, I do enjoy things. I enjoy appliances and all the kitchen gadgets and all the things, okay? Especially if it was thrifted. I feel like I won. Like it was this prize of just digging from thrift store to thrift store and finding that one little thing. It's like a needle in a haystack, right? So I enjoy those type of things. So it's kind of harder for me to get rid of that type of stuff. But I've been doing really good. Okay. So I just wanted to sit and chat with you all a little bit to just talk about how I feel now that I have decluttered how many spaces? Each circle represents the space I've decluttered or have pared down to less, okay, basically. So it's not quite minimized in some of these areas, but it has definitely been pared down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 spaces. What I did was I broke it up in rooms, bedrooms, closets. Let's see what else. Bathrooms, as well as my garage. I even added like hallway. So it's quite a few spaces. That way I wouldn't get overwhelmed in what I was doing. And every time I finish a space, I bubble in with a color to let me know what I've done. So it's still quite a few spaces left to do. But I just want to take this moment to talk about the spaces I've already, that's my watch. I want to talk about the spaces I've already decluttered and how I feel about the spaces thus far. And if I can do a little bit more of those spaces, I want to be honest about this. So I want to start with my bathroom. It's been almost 2 weeks, right, since I have decluttered my bathroom. Where I have tossed, and has it been 2 weeks or it's only been a week? How long has it been? I don't exactly remember how long it's been. I would say over a week and some change, I have decluttered, cleaned, minimized my bathroom. That has been so like uplifting. It's like a weight lifted off of me. I noticed that I can get in my bathroom, do everything I need to do, and come on out. There is no extra cleaning or extra putting things back. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but when I do put something on, there was makeup here, makeup there, a bin here, a drawer there, a basket over here. And I find myself putting things back in all these different places. And now I have one bin, one bag. And now I have one bag, one container that houses all the things that I need and will use when it comes to putting on makeup or the face for the day. Okay. And it's been so refreshing because I literally just put that thing back after I use the thing and slide it underneath my cabinet. There is empty spaces under my cabinet where I can actually slide the thing. When at first I would have to move things around, maneuver things in order to get that bag or those things back into place. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much time it took in the morning to get up. And that's probably why I dreaded putting on makeup in the first place, or dreaded like getting dressed for the day and putting on the face, is because I knew the process it would take to put everything back, to clean up the bathroom, all the things. The brushes go here, the lipsticks go there. Here's a drawer here. Oh, the drawer is stuck. Let me put the drawer back where it goes. And it was just a lot. Now, I have pared everything down to things and items I will actually use that I actually really like, right? That looks good on me. And now I can put those things back in that one spot and tuck it away. When the thing gets low, I can go buy another one. It's really that simple. So it feels really good. There's absolutely nothing on my bathroom counter except for a vase and a soap dish, the soap pump. Like, really? So it feels good to go in there first thing in the morning and not feel overwhelmed by seeing stuff that I left the night before, because I don't have to leave things on the counter anymore because I've made space available underneath the counter for those things to go. Amazing, really good feeling. You just never know how much time is wasted when you have so many things to touch and move. I don't have that anymore. I have knocked off, I don't know, 20 minutes. It's crazy in the morning. Really crazy. All right, since we're talking about my bathroom, let's talk about my bedroom. They're one and the same, right? Same space. My bedroom is such a peaceful place to be. I didn't realize having a lot of like decor on counter spaces actually bothered me visually. In the past, I used to not have a lot of decor, and people would say, "Oh, it looks so your house looks so empty." Da da da. Da. And then I started buying things because I like the way it looked. I like having decor pieces like everywhere. And then I realized that for me, especially in my bedroom, I sleep better. I feel better. I'm more at ease when I don't have a lot of things going on. I love plants, so I will always have like a plant in my bedroom. I love the big cabinets on the side of my bedroom. I feel like it flanks well with my bed. And then I put the things in there. Well, now I have even less anxiety because the things that are in those cabinets I want. I've gone through a whole cabinet, gotten rid of a lot of things, a lot of fragrances. Um, I pare down like all the little junk, little pieces that I didn't want to touch. I told you all I get anxiety seeing a bunch of little pieces. And so I just felt like I didn't want to go through it, but I did. I went through the jewelry and everything. I even went back through the jewelry and put on a few earrings the other day to see how I like them. And I just immediately bagged them up. I was like, yeah, you're not going to wear these. They're nice. You got these at a really good deal. You're not going to wear them. Bag them up immediately. And it feels really good. There's nothing on my dresser except for like my Google Home and like a little container and a candle. That is it. But it just really feels good. I don't need all the decor in my room. There's no one in there but me. And I love the cleanness of it. And so glad I did it. Eventually, I will probably get rid of my chairs eventually, or just keep like one chair. I do sit in that chair. I do sit in one of the chairs in my room when I put on shoes, when I get dressed in the morning, but I don't need both chairs. In the future, probably near future, I'll probably sell one of those chairs and keep one and like a corner, cat a corner a little bit for like a reading space, because I really don't sit there to watch TV or anything. I just sit in one chair to put on shoes in the morning or to get dressed. So there is still things in there I could get rid of, but I feel like I did a really good job, and it's so much easier to clean and dust in my room. I'm not moving things to dust. I love it. My closet. I did really good in my closet. However, there's still a lot that needs to be done, evidently, because recently I got dressed for a holiday event and the goal was to wear something besides black. You know what? I just like black. I just like black, and I will probably wear black for a long time. It's my go to. I don't want to try to push myself out of doing something that I actually really love. So if I wear black every day, all day for 2026, it is what it is. Okay. However, I wanted to wear something different, and I wore these red pants and a white top. And I have since lost about 15 pounds since I started the 75 day soft. And I still have about a good like 14 to go, 14 to 18 to go. And with my goals and my weight loss journey, right? And the red pants were wide leg comfortable, which I wanted to be. I just did not like the way I looked at them once I left the house. And I was like, you know what? You don't like red pants. You don't like red pants. Why do you have these? They don't even fit well on you. You just want to get in the holiday spirit. You could just wear black and just do like a red bag, a cute red shoe, or I don't know, a red bow, whatever. I don't like red pants. And I pushed myself to do something out of the box. And I know now that there's still room and space to declutter my closet. and I'm going to pare it down even more. And if I go thrifting, it'll be for the things that really and truly bring me complete joy. And if it's all black, it's all black. I did it. I did a thing, y'all. My Christmas tree, I took my Christmas tree down on Christmas and I gave it to my neighbor next door. I've been saying for about 6 years that I do not like my tree. It's full of glitter. I know it was very expensive. I got it on a deal. And this is another mindset that I'm working through while I'm decluttered and trying to live with less, is that even though that tree was $400 and I got it for 64 on clearance, doesn't mean I have to keep it because I found an amazing deal on a tree that someone else probably paid, in my mind, way too much for. But since I paid the 64, I have to keep it. I don't. I don't have to keep it. So I gifted it to my neighbor. She loves it. She can't wait to put her tree up next year. And it just felt really good. I'm saying that to say I used to put up 7 trees in the house, one in each bedroom, one upstairs in like the game room or office area, the living room, this room right here that we're sitting in, the vibe and sip room. And so I had all these trees, and I have since gotten rid of every tree. We have no trees, absolutely no trees. Every year, a company wants to send a tree. So if next year a company wants to send a tree and it's a smaller, skinny tree, I'll accept it. Other than that, I got rid of all the big trees. So that is what led me to my attic. My attic has always been extremely full, a bunch of containers stacked on top of each other, all the Christmas trees, all the things, all the stuff, the kids' stuff from when they were younger, just stuff. And I feel like I felt more relieved emptying out my attic than I did cleaning my bedroom and freeing the space in my bedroom. Something about that attic, going up and down those stairs, taking that stuff up and down, taking the Christmas stuff down, putting it back upstairs, like all that up and down, it was just like, yeah, the attic was either always extremely hot or freezing. Like, yeah, I'm just so excited that there's nothing up there but the water heater, honey. I am so proud of myself. It's like there's nothing there. There is nothing there. So we used to travel quite a bit, like cruising and all that. And I would always have to go from room to room, go outside to the garage. I'm looking for bags, backpacks, um, carry-ons, wheeled luggage, and I'm always looking, where's the bags, where you put your clothes in, where's the shoe bags, where's the toiletry bag. All this stuff has always been like room to room all over the house. And I finally cleaned out my front room closet. So now all of that luggage stuff has a space. There's still like 1 or 2 bags in there I'm going to get rid of. Like this weekend, I'm getting rid of the bag I won from the Black Girls Run challenge in the beginning of the year. I'm going to go ahead and donate that duffel bags. I don't really do duffels like that. Yeah, I don't really do duffels like that. So I'm going to go ahead and donate that to our run that's coming up real soon. But other than that, when it's time to travel, because there will be time to travel, we're going to claim traveling a lot in 2026. Everything is in that one space. Everything I need is right there. I even have a luggage I think is way too big, but I have it just in case we need it for whatever. But it just feels good to have everything in that closet is just travel. And that closet used to be, textiles and pillows and covers and junk and jackets and just stuff. As the kids would grow out of stuff, I would keep stuff so I can donate to other people's children. And I got rid of all that stuff. So it feels really good to open that door and there's nothing in there but travel related items. Now, this one was a really big one for me because I've said it in the past. I love kitchen gadgets. If you've ever followed me on my original channel, um, the the H2 Natural Beauty channel, I love kitchen gadgets. I love everything kitchen, everything, the little things to the big things. Like I will try it all. I just really enjoy everything in the kitchen that's supposed to make your life easier when you're cooking in the kitchen. But usually it doesn't because it just causes more junk, more stuff, and takes up more space. But anyway, I went through my kitchen and I vowed to get at least 4 to 5 cabinets empty. If I can get these cabinets empty without cluttering up other cabinets, I've really done something. Because I've said this in the past, I've noticed when we pull out dishes or we pull out pots and pans that we can put them in the sink, walk away from them, put out another pot and pan because we have the option to. And then we leave that stuff in the sink, and then nighttime comes and we're all struggling to get these dishes washed before bed, because I want the sink empty before bed. Well, getting rid of all those pots. I got rid of a ton of pots, a ton of pans, a bunch of dishes. Oh my God, I got rid of so much dishes that now when you use like the smaller pan, there's only one, so you need to wash it if you want to cook something else in that pan. The medium sized pot, if you want to cook something else, you need to wash it. Like, I don't have a lot of options anymore for pots and pans. There's no 2 and 3 of each size. It's one of each size, and it is what it is. We have a griddle pan, and the little each size pan. That's it. That's all. And I've seen the difference in just having a minimum of that. We have to use it, we have to wash it, and we have to put it up. All right, so I took a quick break to get me a juice real quick. I feel like I'm talking a lot. All right, and I probably am. So yeah, the kitchen was, it was hard, but it wasn't. Only because I have a lot of dishes I've had for years from entertaining. And the funny thing is, it's the new year, and people have already called me and asked me, "Can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? Do you still have this? Do you have?" And I'm like, "No, all that stuff is gone." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got rid of everything, all of the plate warmer things, all the big, huge chafing dishes. They're all gone, except for a few that's in my garage." I got rid of all that stuff. The big container that you put your liquids in, I kept one when I normally have two. Like, I got rid of a lot of that stuff because I feel like it's just me. I don't even want the pressure of entertaining anymore in large groups like that. So I got rid of it all, and it felt so good. It's like a weight off of me. Not only feel like I don't have the things, but I don't have to do the thing anymore. I don't have to do it. So don't call me and ask me to bring XYZ because I don't even have a container for it. I'm not doing it anymore. So that's just setting boundaries. That's the water machine. I don't know if y'all can hear it, my reverse osmosis machine, but that's setting boundaries along with living with less feels really, really good. So yeah, I minimized all of the glassware and got rid of all the drinking glasses. I don't even drink anymore. So having a multitude of wine and margarita and martini glasses absolutely makes no sense. The laundry and the pantry room, right? So I have one space. I have my laundry, my pantry, and then on the other side is where I grow my seedlings for my garden, right? And I would say that was the most disappointing declutter or clean out. I have allowed the kids to pick things, to put in the pantry or try things. And they're not the type to try something and just eat it and just, even if they don't like it. I, on the other hand, would try and figure out how to mix it with this or that to get to eat it so that I'm not wasting money or food. They're just wasting money and food. And I threw away so much food. And that's just not me. I don't like it at all. I've always been the one to grocery shop and buy the food I knew they would eat and just, you know, ask them, do you want something specific? But allowing them to go and get all this stuff, I've noticed they don't eat it all. And we've had that talk about, hey, if you're not going to eat it, don't get it. We're not wasting money. We're not doing this ever again. That huge bag of trash was so disappointing because I have never done that before where I threw away that much food that was expired, stale chips, just stuff. Yeah, we're not doing that again. So it was very disappointing. However, I was able to take my pantry, the full pantry, and pare it down to one section, one size. And it just feels really good. And in doing so, it opened up the space on the left where I can take the bins that you just saw me clean on the last video. I'll be linked down below. where I went through and I have like a tool bin, my gardening bin, as well as my craft bin. Really simple, small bins. Even though I said I want to get rid of bins, this is where bins make sense. This is where I can keep my things organized and know exactly where they are. So when I need them, I can grab them. And yeah, it just feels really good. I'm in the space right now, and I just noticed that this circle says the coffee, tea, vibe, and sip room. I totally forgot the color it's in. I did this room as well. So this room was uploaded in two parts. I went through all my coffee cups. I got rid of a ton of cups. I mean, half those cups I couldn't even put in the microwave. Come on now. And I got rid of some teacups, and I just narrowed everything down to what I actually use and want. Got a new coffee machine, went ahead and put the other one on Facebook Marketplace. Like, I'm really doing good at paring things down in here. Got rid of a table and a lamp. Could I get rid of more in here? Sure, I could. Now, if I was to downsize, some of this, like these chairs, would be the ones I would put in like the living room or my bedroom. I would actually get rid of chairs in my room, and I would keep these chairs. I would keep my console, but there are some things in here I probably would sell and get rid of. But since I don't have to right now, I think that's why I'm holding on to the things. And I like the way everything looks in here. But I was able to get rid of some things that's in here so I can go ahead and push forward. And but I was able to get rid of, like I said, the table, a lamp, and just little things. And I love it in here now. I'm really enjoying my spaces. Now, we still have quite a bit more to go. We have my nightstand, like I said, that has my fragrances. We have the kids' TV room upstairs that has like all my books and a bunch of stuff that I'm dreading. We have the workout room that still needs to go. Oh my God, still needs to get in there. There are still some things in there that I could really get rid of if I really want to live with less. I have a garage to do. I put left side, right side. I've already started on my garage. One day I was just out there and I was just like sweeping it out and washing out the floor because I do that often. And I was like, let me just get rid of some stuff while I'm here. So I did start filming a little bit, but that's going to be in parts. It's a lot. I was able to sell my cabinets that were out in the garage. So that is still left to do. It's just little pieces. It's the little pieces. I'm trying to press forward. Y'all, it's the little pieces. The second bathroom that's downstairs. Oh, the kids' bathroom too. And the hallway here. So even though it seems like there's only like 4 or 5 spaces left, it's the amount of stuff that are in these spaces. So that is what I wanted to chat with you all about. Just the process and how I feel so far. I've noticed that I absolutely love going into my bedroom. I absolutely love going into the kitchen and filming and cooking and doing the things because I'm not overwhelmed by how many things I have in there. Like, those spaces feel really good to me. I have opened and closed this closet in this room at least 4 times. I don't know, just to make myself like, I'm opening like, is it really empty? Did I do that? Wow. I opened that closet in the front room with all the luggage at, and I'm like, why didn't I do this like a long time ago? Like, what took me so long to do this? Like, I'm so in awe of all the spaces that I have touched, cleaned, decluttered. It's just simply amazing. I did declutter the front room as well, the living room. It's not really showing there. I mean, it's just the sofa, the console, or whatever. I feel like the spaces that I have decluttered and clean, I'm really enjoy being in there. I don't get any anxiety, no huge cortisol spikes of stress and all the things when I walk into these rooms. And I think that's what's keeping me propelling forward, so that it's pushing me to do more in another room. It's like, you did that room, you know what you feel like in that room. Imagine if you do this room, what you'll feel like. So yeah, stay tuned. We still have some more to go. And I'm just excited about the new year. I hope you're excited too. Let me know if you have decluttered, cleaned, or minimize a room in your home that you feel is like that space. Like you're like, yeah, I did that. That's the space to be in right now. That's the space that makes me feel good, that makes me feel comfortable, that makes me feel relaxed. Let me know. I would love to hear your story as well. So I will see y'all in the next one. Hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for subscribing and coming along with this journey with me of living with less, the journey of just regulating my nervous system, honey. Okay. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and blessings.